How's it going, guys? My name is Alex.
I don't know exactly. Good evening.
I don't know exactly what's happening here. We're getting Halloween campaign cards. So let's take a look at the missions. This is a Halloween campaign. You're getting some kits. You're getting some free tries. Insane. So we're claiming 50 coins. I think it's just like login campaign. Eventually, Havertz. We're getting avatar set. Havertz, Jorginho, and Jesus. Called. You're getting skill tokens, we're getting trainers and getting position boosters, only one a piece, and that's a little bit underwhelming. We're getting J-League selection MEPs. This is not exactly what many people are looking forward to get, but these cards can be overpowered in their own right. This is where we're getting double booster Arteta manager, Long Ball Counter proficiency, with 88 Long Ball Counter, and these are the packs that are available right now, and these are the epic boosted packs with legends that is going to be dropped on Monday apparently. So this is where I was looking forward to try this Berbatov. I spent my coins on Vieira, and look, I have like 1,000 coins saved in my inbox, and I may low-key try my luck. I know that there is very slim chances of me getting something for my previous spike luck, and these are the selection of Indian players. We may give him ability if you want, and this acceleration and tight possession, two boosters that Arteta is getting. So you don't have really the chance to change these. It would be nice to get the second one to speed. I think tight possession is not that important. Speed is kind of like more interesting, but the fact that he has still acceleration booster, which consider to be the best, I think it's nice. And we get this kit, but these are the kits. And now Konami probably listened to the feedback. You guys were saying that 500 coins for a kit is an overkill. Besides, this is a kit that you will probably stop using after the Halloween ends. So the fact that it looks nice, but the fact that there's a pumpkin, it obviously brings your, like, why would you use something that has pumpkin on after, like, in December, right? Probably you won't. Maybe you will. But I would rather have no pumpkin and the kit to be, like, clean. And they have a different kit for that. And this looks actually kind of nice. So this is not a bad deal, in fact. If I was looking for a cold kit, like I like my kit currently, but if I was like looking for a new one, I might be actually considering buying one, given that it is cheaper than it cost. Than it cost last year. It used to cost last year. So this is how it will be looking like on players. Blitz curler on Berkamp apparently as well, which is not a bad addition. And yeah, these are the events. The Konami finally announcing that officially, and it just happened a few minutes ago. So these news are fresh. Go to packs, and you see that you can buy now kits, you can buy managers. I bought a Fernando Torres console, absolutely not regretting it. Recommend you trying if you need a good striker. And these kits are nice, but I'm not as much as I really wanted to give a try to 88 proficiency manager. I will probably skip. What I wanted to get 88 proficiency Long Ball Counter manager with a combination of possession or quick counter. If Arteta had that, I would be really considering that, and 1500 coins on this manager alone in this like considering Konami is not giving us anything. For 500 coins, you're getting two proficiencies on one manager. Obviously, this is not Long Ball Counter, what many people are playing, but I think just a signs, right, of Jared having this proficiency for possession long ball. If a manager very soon is getting Long Ball Counter 88 and possession 88, that would be deal breaking for me, and I will probably be getting that. This time, I kind of don't play Long Ball Counter that much, and people who play Long Ball Counter, they already committed to a different manager, that's Deschamps. And I think that getting Arteta absolutely makes no sense for them. And for those who are after Long Ball Counter manager, like they really realize that they can play anything other than Long Ball Counter in this game. This is maybe their chance, yes. Konami will be probably dropping Long Ball Counter manager in the future, we don't know the details. But the cards inside, that's actually a downside. So I don't really notice like an overpowered card that you should be going for. I already have Saka, I already have Odegaard, I already have Rice. I have Saliba, Havertz, Calafiori, Raya, and Trossard. And all of these cards that I have currently are either better or not even worse. Much worse than the cards shown here. So the upgrade on the players is not that significant. We're going to be sharing the builds. I'm going to be sharing the builds, not we. You're going to be listening. Let's get that Havertz campaign. Cold card of Havertz is a left back. My problem is that he's tall. He would be very useful to compete for headers and win them. But the problem is that he's offensive wingback. And for offensive wingback, you need pace. And you need good dribbling. And you need good passing. And this is not the card for that. And Jorginho, again, this is a crazy card. And he kinda low-key can be getting 99 finishing without like really applying too many points in finishing. But other than that, he's short, has no physicality, no dribbling. I mean, has a little bit, but not exceptional. And he only can be played as a center forward, so you need to use position booster to bring him back to at least attacking midfielder position. And he is a goal poacher, so that makes not a lot of sense. But the base stats look predispositioned to give him insane finishing. It's 88 by default. It's gonna be a 91 with manager boost without even training that stat. And he has good skills for finishing as well, by the way. I mean, I don't know. I will of course try it, but the fact that he won't be getting good offensive awareness, so he can be having fantastic finishing, but you will be having trouble, like a hard time finding him on the pitch with that low offensive awareness. So I don't know, man. Ah, bro, I understand it now. My region is not India, so I can't claim that. So these cards, I don't even know. Like, look, they are available in the database, and I don't even know the levels. So I would be giving you the builds, but I don't see these players in my account. I don't see this kit in my account. The kit looks fire, so congrats to those who have set their region to India or they live in India indeed and use that. But let's take a look at the builds. These are the cards, you see, the Indian cards. And this is where I decided to give Raya the following progression, and I'm still not impressed. This is what I started building these cards, and I was like, surely these should be overpowered and like one of those packs that, like for instance, last time Manchester United, I bought it and the manager is not usable. It's 85 proficiency Ten Hag, but the cards are nice. Like Van Bissaka is my favorite player, and Casemiro still is very usable. There's some nice cards in that pack, but this is underwhelming. This is not the like Oblak that you get in the penalty challenge is better, much better. And then you get She Said No. And in this card, I don't even care training him, so I would be discarding him if I bought him if I was you. But this is Odegaard, where you can actually low-key try to build him as an orchestrator with a defensive-minded build, give him more defensive points. And this is where he reminds me of my Modric. In fact, he actually can be cooking. This balance is great. This speed acceleration is better than Modric. What Modric has, these defensive stats are very close. Look, my Prelic Modric may have a competitor. I have a different version of Odegaard, and I didn't consider this build at all. I might try to rebuild it to be close to this, but this is very nice. Like this Odegaard can be very, very enticing to go for, but you can't because you only need to pick one. This Declan Rice again, I think my Declan Rice is literally the same. And I'm not comparing it, and I'm not interested because I see from this build that it is pretty much the same. You're gonna be getting that boost from Arteta, 70 acceleration, 80 speed. It's good, but not exceptional for a box-to-box player. So this awareness, I even downgraded that to get it to use these points elsewhere, and already 11 points in speed. I really want my box-to-box players to be pacey, but other than that, I want them to be able to carry the ball as well, and 78 dribbling. So you may want to sacrifice low body strength or defending to get his dribbling higher. And then it's just like we're entering this mid territory. A little bit underwhelming. And this is Ben White, where he's offensive fullback, but for offensive fullback he gets a lot of defensive stats. I downgraded this a little bit, made him pacey, but at the same time I can't make him to be a good dribbler, so I need to downgrade pace then, right, to get it to 88 and improve his dribbling. And this is where it looks a little bit mid now. So I have base Cancelo, who is just as good, saved from the previous season. And this is where, maybe not good defensively, but at least he is better at dribbling, and maybe he's a little bit pacier, has better balance as well. So this is only 71 balance. With offensive fullback, you want to escape challenges as well, dribble past people. But if you want to build him defensively, you can go for auto build and give him defending instruction, so that offensive fullback or deep line, right? So that depending on which is available. So the offensive fullback is not dragging out of his position, and give him defending, so that we can actually make him a very interesting, yeah, like this, very interesting defending build. Big unit like this, so that he gets 90 in all defending stats. He's quite pacey and has a little bit of jump and physical contact. It's kind of mid, by the way, still. And give him a defensive instruction. Kind of, that's why these cards are like really weird, and especially Kai Havertz. as a whole player. He's not pacey. He has okay passing. Like, you can downgrade passing. Let's downgrade to 80. What do we improve? Dribbling to 90. Yes, we can do that. Can we improve his finishing to 88? Yes. So, you see, this is where it gets a little bit more interesting. His balance is nowhere near, but at least his physicality will be there, right? Jump 81. Physical contact 68. So he can be jumping, he is tall, he's gonna be winning headers, he can dribble now, he can finish now, but he's not fast. This is like an entire package like this. This Trossard as well. He's neither fast, nor he has exceptional dribbling, and he can't finish or pass. So it just, I downgrade one thing and it looks like it's mid in another department. So I mean, I don't know. And this Saliba, I try to build him as close to my build as possible. You can have him with 90 speed by downgrading defending, but I kind of think that 95 is the benchmark. 95 in awareness especially. You need to have it 95 plus. You can't really get it without butchering the card, so 94 is the best option, I guess. And then I think that this card is alright. Yeah, it's very close to mine though, but that's why I don't need an upgrade. And this Bakayo Saka, and in fact that card may be even worse than mine. And this again, tight possession nowhere near, has can't get him to 90 speed, which is not deal breaker, but his dribbling, I want more. His passing, I downgrade to improve finishing, and finishing is not impressive either. So, and this is finally Timber, where he's extra frontman, and I wanted to build him as a good defender. He has no aggressiveness, and he has no physical contact. The game is now about physical contact. And your defender needs to have it in 85, and I improve that you need to downgrade defending stats. I don't want to do that. And Calafiori, same thing. I want his defensive stats to be 90. I want his jump to be higher, 85. So if a traditional center back would have this in 90s, 90 plus, and yeah, you obviously may want to play him as a left back, where he played a lot previously for Bologna. I think that it's not even good for left back. My Castacurta is better. Free Castacurta that we got from the penalty challenge, you know? So this Jorginho, this is the Halloween cards now, and I'm a little bit puzzled as to what am I supposed to do with this 99 finishing when his offensive awareness is only 75. So you need to probably improve that. And what do you do that? By downgrading finishing, and you improve dribbling so he can carry the ball slightly, and you may want to downgrade dexterity, but it's already at 12 points, brev. Nah, you can't really do that. Yeah, just made this card dirty, man. This is, honestly, it might work for you, but for me it's a discardable material because I have Jorginho Showtime. Look, on mobile I may save that card, but on console I'm gonna be discarding because my Showtime Jorginho is a boss in the middle as an orchestrator. Offensive fullback Havertz, again, what am I supposed to do with this? He needs to be pacey, but it's already 11 points into pace. I already used that. Dexterity-wise, he has no balance. For offensive fullback, such a awkward player who can't turn, has mid-dribbling, mid-passing, and shooting for some reason. I don't know what to do with that. It's just good defending though, I don't know. And he can't play anywhere other than left back position. Same for Jorginho, so you need to make sure that you apply a lot of boosters on them. At least 2 on the same position so that he has full proficiency for a center midfielder, attacking midfielder, left back, left midfielder, whatever you guys want them to be able to use that. And Gabriel Jesus, a right wing forward, a right footer at right wing forward position. Well, it's good that he has outside cutter at least, but it's still like a gimmick. It's not exceptional then still. And he's, as a winger, has yeah, let me see, take a look. We don't know his stats yet because this card will be given later, but let's assume similar to Havertz or Jorginho, it's 25 levels. So yeah, let's assume the worst. And max level, we will be giving him good dribbling actually. In fact, wait a minute. Look, Jesus is known to have good balance, yeah, without really applying a lot of items here. And let's improve his low body strength to 85 so he can run. This is nice. You know, it's not the worst. Finishing is decent. Can give him 85. Passing, we don't need it. We can maybe have an argument of improving his finishing to get curl to 88, or in fact finishing to 88. Look, this is a slow card for a winger with good dribbling, okay finishing, and yeah. Look, no, a double touch there. Okay, there's double touch. Yeah, maybe that's not too shabby. Flip flop is there as well. step on skill control. So that's special double touch on Jesus. Look, I think Jesus is the only player, if you're getting 25 levels on him, that can be usable. Yeah, Jesus, look, I didn't have Jesus cards previously on my account. I will be keeping them. Havertz, I have his Showtime card on mobile. I'm be discarding him. And Jorginho, bro, like with this low offensive awareness, maybe it's nice to have a striker who can defend and attack players, like from the front line. You pressure opponent from the front lines. Maybe it's nice, but I'm a little bit underwhelmed with this. And also there's Gabriel Martinelli that I don't notice being present in that pack. Let me take a look again. What is going on? There's Martinelli separately. Yeah, I don't understand. What is this Martinelli card about? It's one of those cards that maybe like was forgotten in the database, or they were thinking about including him instead of another card and they didn't. Oh yeah, and obviously the Player of the Week pack is there still. And let's take a look at the cards. I'm excited to give it a try. One free try. Look, Player of the Week in the Champions League is gonna be fire. I made some concepts on my Insta. You can check them out. And yeah, so there's gonna be Rafinha and Vini there. And Harry Kane is getting a booster. And deep line forward playstyle, not the best. But he has actually a very solid dribbling for such a tall player. Obviously exceptional finishing. And the booster is for a ball control, in fact, too. So when he is getting... yeah, this is actually a very valuable booster. So when he has no A condition, you will not see the booster and his overall will decrease and this effect will be lower. This is where you can obviously only get the most of this Kane by using him in A condition. And I would be probably keeping him, of course, but not probably using him as my main striker still. Messi, Roman flank, he gets improvement on his ball control. He gets a finishing boost and gonna be 93 finishing with the manager boost. Kick and power is also improved. Physical contact kind of low-key improved too, interesting. And balance is there. He's still very slow. He's getting like 80 speed, sorry. And acceleration 91 though. Gets all the skills, all the passing skills through pass. No weighted pass, but super sub as a skill. Now this low-key can be an interesting card of Messi. Maybe his overall performance will be better if you just introduce him in the second half and that super sub skill is activated. Osimhen, another type of a striker that just has great jump and physical contact. So if you like crossing, you may actually find him very fun to use. Other than that, and the super sub too. Other than that, I kind of think that low-key, this is where, I mean, other than that, just deadly striker, finisher. Do you really want anything else? I kind of want my player to be able to control the ball a bit more. Gavi with great passing and good defending, actually. And not good, but defensive awareness is bad, but just like some stats are nice. He's quite pacey, good balance. Has double touch, has still control, has all the necessary passing skills except a weighted pass. And he is, excuse me, a box-to-box. Not a super sub there. And there is Udogi. He has... Ooh, dribbling is low, he's offensive fullback, and he gets... actually quite pacey, okay. And his defensive stats are there. Gets advantage pass, passing, man marking, interception, aerial spirit. Okay, interesting card. A combo with defending and attacking player. I would be giving him like defending instruction like deep line, maybe. Maybe I'm gonna be using him in both. And Johnson's finally getting recognition. A booster. He's scoring the winner against Wolves in a very dramatic game. He gets improvement to jumping, physical contact, very useful and relevant stats for a defender. His aggression is low though, and his engagement is low. So this is underwhelming. In today's scenarios, you want to have it in 95s. Physicality booster, gets advantage pass, weighted pass, man mark, interception, blocker, early spirit, sliding tackle. He gets all the necessary defending stats and heading too. I mean, yeah, it could be tempting to use him. I see this pack is not an L. Luka Modric, and this has been a while since we've seen his player card. His dribbling is now decreased. His passing is still exceptional. And his curl is okay there. Finishing, wait a minute, only 69. Cold, bro. Speed, he's very slow. Acceleration is there. Balance is there though. He gets all the passing skills. Weighted pass through pass 1-5. You see, this is nice. Outside killer, long range shooting, rising shot. Super sub Luka Modric. Now this is okay. I mean, this one to hold. And Verbruggen held a clean sheet against Newcastle. Let's see if he's usable. You know what? This can be a good goalkeeper now. Reach 93, awareness 90, and this is not a booster, so you're getting the stats forever. So reflexes 91, parrying 92, so this is the manager boost, and low point as the only skill, the only useful skill. And then we are getting into the mid category, where these players are not really that usable. A lot of skills, but the actual defending stats, they are there, but they are not exceptional. Similar to Stones, Foden assisted him there for that goal. And this Curtis Jones, I think mid territory we are here, double touch there. Also, all the passing skills though. And you see, these cards are there for a reason at the end of the pack, but you probably would want to spend a few hundred coins on this, but it's about your decision ultimately. I will be not doing that, but I'm looking forward to get some free tries. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks.